My next guest is looking to replace that local leadership. Cincinnati mayoral candidate and half-brother of Vice President J.D. Vance, Corey Bowman, joins us now. Corey, thanks for being with us here today. We have heard from local leadership things like the chief of police suggesting there's more context to these videos, the mayor suggesting, no, he hasn't visited the victims, and of course that local pastor saying it's incumbent upon the victim to run away from mob violence. What's wrong in Cincinnati?
Well, first off, thank you so much for having us. What we're seeing in Cincinnati is a direct result of incompetent leadership at the top. We're calling it trickle-down incompetence. You know, many people want to find something to blame, some person to blame, but the reality of it is that the city is not being managed properly. And at the core of it all, it's this rhetoric that's being put out by the administration that somehow cops are bad, that we don't need to respect our cops, we don't have to uphold law and order. And then on top of that, you also have judges and prosecutors in our city that have a revolving door mentality that as criminals come in, they're released right back out on the streets. And these are all policies that deeply need to be changed in our city if we want to see lasting change.
You heard me mention some of the words of city leadership. This is what I was referencing. This is Cincinnati Mayor Aftab Purrell saying, no, I have too much going on. I haven't visited the victims.
Have you reached out to the victims? Have you talked to the victims?
I have not. I mean, look, again, this was a fight. It was a horrific fight. But as council member and others have said, we have significant other public safety challenges.
He said it was a fight. He then went on, Corey, to say we have gun violence, we have youth gun violence. It seems like the entire message is to diminish what we all saw and were appalled by on our screens.
Yeah, well, the whole country watched in horror and shock as they saw these videos. For citizens of Cincinnati, this is just a reminder of the crime that we've had to deal with all through the summer months. And I find it kind of hard to believe that whenever the mayor says that, oh, well, we have bigger things to deal with. Well, if we look back at June and we look back at even May, they were saying that crime is down and we don't have a crime problem. But through the summer months, it has escalated and has become such a problem to where now we're on the national stage because of our incompetence.
Do you think, Corey, you're running for mayor, do you think that the answer to solving the problem of what we see there in Cincinnati is simply more law enforcement? I only ask you that in that I have some level of skepticism. You can't have an officer for every crime. You can't have an officer on every corner. And what we saw here in Cincinnati suggests that there's a deeper cultural, maybe even racial tension and problem on the streets of Cincinnati.
No, you're exactly right. There is a much deeper issue with this, because we can say, oh, we want to add 200, we want to add 500 police officers. But let me tell you that the last, especially 6 weeks in our city, I co-own a coffee shop in downtown Cincinnati. And once word got out that somebody was running for public office that actually wants to listen to the police officers, these officers started flooding into our coffee shop telling us their experience. And this was what was actually happening with every single one of these officers, is that they said that they fear that they cannot do their job. They fear that they cannot actually enforce the law and protect and serve the city that they love. And then many of them said that they don't even see the point in arresting because many of these criminals are going to be put back out on the street. Many of the people that you saw in that fight were actually released on a $400 bond just a short time ago. So this is a deep issue that's coming from City Hall, that we don't need to respect our cops. We don't need to support our cops. We don't need to support law and order. And because of that, the streets are suffering.
And imagine if that depression is felt among law enforcement, how it feels for the citizenry of Cincinnati. And I think we see that reflected in their behavior. 1, maybe 2 911 calls, several dozen video recordings of this fight. Again, people have to be good, not just rely on law officers to make them good. We wish you the best of luck in Cincinnati, Corey. Thanks so much for being with us.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.